What's going on, guys? I hope you're all doing super well. I'm out here on the grill today cooking up the chicken I got yesterday. That's gonna be posted on, that vlog's gonna be posted a little bit later today. By the time you guys see this one, it'll already be up. So I got 8 chicken breasts, and I also got a pound of ground turkey. 1.3 pounds to be exact. I'm gonna turn these into burgers because I don't have anything like to, if I were to just cook it and kind of scramble it in a way, just ground up like ground beef, I don't have any way to control that from going through the grill. So it's gonna be as patties, and I might break them up later just to make it easier to eat. But for now, it's just gonna be like patties. It's gonna be like a burger, good old turkey burger. All right, so I already got 6 chicken breasts on the grill right now, and I have 2 just standing by because I didn't spread out the charcoal wide enough to put them all on. So this is gonna keep cooking for now, and I'll show you guys what I got going. All right, guys, so if I pull this up here, I don't have any seasoning on it. I had some last week and I couldn't find any. Other couple weeks ago when I had some. I can't seem to find any right now, but I got 6 on there right now. I got 2 standing by down here. And it's a rule of thumb, something that I follow, is I like to see the chicken cooked halfway up through the middle on the side. So something like that would be good to turn over. This would be getting there. This would be good to turn over. So I'm gonna go ahead and start flipping some of these over. I'm actually gonna turn this one back over. I'm gonna turn them back over, let them brown up a bit more. I like them brown underneath, just a little bit crunchier. Of course, when you microwave, it doesn't come out as crunchy as you would like. But I'm gonna keep on cooking these up for now. So one of the things I'm having to do, since my camera, and I don't have, my camera doesn't shoot at 120 frames per second or 240, I'm just shooting at 120 because 240, I've used my phone for before. I use an app called Moment, and it allows you to get more professional footage or pictures using your phone, and it's wonderful. I paid 10 bucks for it. It's a one-time charge. I recommend it. I'm not sponsored by Moment, although I would gladly be a sponsor of their app because it's just amazing. They have also wide angle lenses. They have a phone case where you can clip on different lenses to put on your phone, so you can get wide shots, macro shots, anamorphic shots. So if you're really going for that black bar kind of a look for more cinematic shots, you can get that, and also lets you have more like more lens flare. So if you have a light, it just strings it out. I love it. But I'm using that app to get crispy B-roll footage for this video, and that's just one of the things I have to kind of deal with because I've already burnt off some of my hairs in my hand because I had to get so close to the grill, as you guys may have seen already or you'll see after. It's just something I'm personally loving, just getting those nice B-roll shots so it looks good to you guys. I just flipped the chicken over a second ago. I'm gonna let it cook. I might have to throw some more charcoal on there because it's cooking kind of unevenly throughout the chicken. I'm not trying to keep one on forever and then replace it and replace the rest while that one's still on. I'm not trying to do that because it takes a longer time to cook it that way. But I'm still having a great day. It's beautiful out here. It's like 1 o'clock right now in the afternoon, 1:20, and I'm just really enjoying this weather. You know, it's just beautiful. It's like 85 degrees here in Virginia, and it's immaculate right now. Guys, it's been about maybe a half an hour, 40 minutes now, and I'm finishing up the last 2 chicken breasts. I just flipped them, and then I'm also cooking up the turkey. So the turkey, I kind of figured out, it turned out to be all right as far as I can tell. I kind of used the the tongs is the spatula. So I didn't do this because it'll just tear it apart having them close like that, because the leverage is too much. So I just flattened it out. I'll actually do the example with these ones because they're a little bit flatter. So I just flattened it out like this, and then one underneath it, just worked at the angle. So do a few different times, and then squeezed it, lifted it, flipped it. Got it cooking now. Alright guys, so the next part of what we're gonna do for today's meal prep is gonna be cutting up all of the chicken into bite-sized sizes, and we are going to do that using the scissors. I'm gonna wash them real quick, and I'm also going to get the meal prep containers. Pull the fridge out a little bit. Okay, so how we are going to do this, so you have your scale, you haven't turned it on yet, right? Okay. So you're gonna put the container down, that way when it turns on, it is at 0 with the container on it. Turn it on, boom, it's at 0. You're gonna take your thing of chicken, you're going to get a chicken breast out of it. Let's do this big guy. And right now, that weighs 208 grams of chicken. So that's gonna be almost double the amount of protein you need for this meal, or I need. So I'm gonna go ahead and start just cutting this up into about 7, 14, 22, 29, 38, 55, 65, 77, 86, 91, 100 or 98, 105. Now cut these a little bit smaller now. 8, 9. That is 117. So I'm gonna take out 112, perfect. So that's gonna be 1 serving of chicken right here. So you guys can see that. That's about the size it's gonna look like. I'm actually gonna taste test this real quick. That's delicious. Juicy, not flavorful, because I didn't put any seasoning on it. But instead of using a lot of different containers, I'm going to grab this one and just go ahead and turn it off, turn it back on again. I'm also going to put caps on the containers I've already cut up. Set. I'm going to microwave some rice later in the evening. I have to go get my hair cut after I finish this before the shop's closed. Fun fact, if you are in the military in the Marine Corps, usually, well, you only have to buy Marine Corps order. You only have to get your hair cut once every pay period, which is every 2 weeks, right? In some places that require you, the command requires you to get your hair cut every single week or weekend. I get mine cut on a Sunday just because I like to look fresh throughout the week. I'm definitely not going to keep that up in the civilian life because that's just not economical unless you're making enough money to do so. Plus, I like to grow my hair out once again. Not terribly long, but I do miss having some longer hair. Getting back to it, turn the machine off, turn the scale off. Grab another piece of chicken. This is the last one in this one, so as soon as I'm done with this container, I'm gonna go ahead and clean it. So this chicken actually doesn't look all that appetizing on one side, so I'm just gonna, yeah, it's another reason to clean it up. Sometimes you burn it, or sometimes it just looks funky, like along this edge right here. You guys can see that, it just looks a little funky. Not bad. It hasn't spoiled or anything because I just bought this yesterday. It just doesn't look appetizing, if you know what I mean. There's some really juicy chicken. I like this. It's gonna be good. Oh shit. Forgot I'm weighing this one. 18 and 15 and 11. So I'm gonna put a little piece back in here. Maybe another little 12. There we go. Perfect. So that's another serving of chicken. I'm going to cut up the rest of this in this container. Just so that it's ready to go whenever I'm ready to eat it. This looks a little undercooked, but I know that the microwave will get it to the correct temperature. It was also sitting on there for quite a while, on the grill I mean.